Dankeschön.
That black one's just put it out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's the gradient, that colourful. It looks like some sort of My Little Pony. It's like the colour scheme of My Little
You should come and sit here with him for the next video.
It is though, look, it's the same pastel colours.
My Little Pony. Go yourself.
Yeah, if you'd said that beforehand, I wouldn't have been.
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Kit Breakdown. Today we are going to do a look through some of our favourites and least favourites from the Bundesliga. All these kits have been sent to us by Subside Sports, so if you like anything you see here, don't forget to go there to pick it up. Craig, we have been really excited about Stuttgart kits over the last few seasons with Jacko. Stuttgart had a great season last year. What are they wearing this year to follow it up? Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, well, first impressions is, yeah, quite nice, actually. I think what they've done with the neckline is lovely. Something I've not really seen on a neckline before.
Ever? No.
So, yeah, I quite like that. I think the way that it's been constructed is really nice. It's actually not that bad on the inside either. So if you get the chance to have a look at this, the neckline is really quite interesting, and there's quite a lot to it as well. You know, there's a lot of stretch in the back neck. There's a little heat transfer on the back with the initials on, and then they've got a little love heart on the inside as well. So yeah, not too bad at all. I think the badge execution has improved. It's a lot more malleable than it has been over the years.
Oh, it was a bit credit cardy before, wasn't it?
That's correct, yeah. So I think that's a big improvement.
Yeah.
I think also, if I'm not mistaken, the last time we had a bit of a bleeding issue on some of the some of the printed bits, so that's improved as well. I like what they've done with the cuff. It's nice and simplistic.
Yeah.
But I like the execution and the stretch as well. The fabric's not too bad either. I think Yak would do a good job.
Yeah.
I think they're a stand-up brand. Like, you know, outside of the big 3 or 4, if you like.
Well, even inside the big 3 or 4, these kits stand up.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think they are great kits.
I also
Well
love
chuffed for that.
that we've got the stripe across the back. I mean, Stuttgart was a team that I've designed for in the past and loved designing for them because of that hoop. But certainly back in the day, I was always told that we had to stop it there so that there was a blank space for the number. So I'm glad that that's gone, because it just adds another bit more of uniqueness.
Yeah, that is a really nice kit, man. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot.
So yeah, definitely early contender for Bundesliga kit of the season.
Yeah, but again, the fabric's really nice on that.
Yeah.
Really
they're not
nice.
messing about at all.
Yeah, no, great. Superb kit. Love it.
Well done, Jacko.
So what are you going for?
We'll go from the sublime to the ridiculous. I'm just not a fan of the Red Bull stuff in general.
Do you not like the drink?
I don't know about it gives you wings, gives you the runs, I think, doesn't it? It's not great. So yeah, it's I'm just distracted now by thinking of all the nights I've spent wide awake with heart palpitations when I'm trying to go to sleep after I've been drinking vodka and Red Bull. But yeah, I mean, so with this, I just think the Red Bull group, the approach is so generic now, and I can't really have much of a pop at Puma for this, because their hands are tied to a certain extent with, well, here's the colours, and, you know, it's got to have the Red Bull is very obvious on the badge and on the sponsor. You know, it's just kind of, the graphics always feel like they're exactly the same every season. I know they're not, but they just never feel.
It's not much of a move on.
Nah, and then you've got, you know, you can do anything written on the back, and that's got the bull in it as well.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Not a big fan.
A load of bull. That's the way I would describe it. It's just not good enough. They've used the template for the that was used for the Euros, and there was some really nice shirts within that offering. I just think with this, the Red Bull kits are always overkill. And it's no different this time out, unfortunately.
Never mind.
Not for me.
Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
So love this kit. Love it. And I guess I'm getting carried away with it because it's just a couple of colours.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of red and black. And I don't know if it's because it's in a long sleeve and we don't review many long sleeves.
Well, we are starting to see more long sleeves. We always get asked, why don't brands do more long sleeve shirts?
Yeah.
And we are starting to see it more so with the bigger teams where I guess they can get the quantities, the numbers for the factory to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see. We've had a few long sleeves that we've seen this season.
Yeah.
Be back.
But again, fabric wise, not a massive fan. But it is forgiven because aesthetically, I think this is an absolute corker. You know, if that's, you know, the look of that as a long sleeve shirt, as a fan shirt, I think that's actually really nice. But there is a lot of detail on that as a replica kit, so good value for money.
I like how the graphics seem to relate back into the kind of Bayern.
Yeah, the Bavarian kind of pattern. Yeah, no, I quite like that myself. But yeah, I think that's quite a nice kit. Just maybe it's hit the post a little bit on the main body fabric.
Yeah,
it's a little bit shiny.
Well, I think something I know from guys that have worked on Adidas's top tier kits before is Bayern Munich can be a little bit trickier to design because you've got a certain amount of money to spend. And the German teams always have the club name on the top. So straight away, there's $1 just for a heat transfer, which then, you know, that money's got to come from somewhere because whether it's Bayern, Juventus, whoever else, the shirts have got to hit the same price point.
Yeah, it's a fair point, that, Rob.
So, you know, I kind of can forgive them that somewhere along the line they've got to save $1 to be able to put that across the back of it.
Yeah, interesting. So what have you got underneath that? That looks an interesting one.
Underneath it?
Underneath
the shirt. Sorry, mate. I thought you meant underneath the wording.
No.
Yeah, this is class. So we have got Werder Bremen. So, I mean, even the sponsor logo, the way that it's been executed with this kind of colour gradient and the colours they've used in it, it looks like it should just be a streetwear version of a football shirt rather than an actual football shirt. I find the sponsor logo, I am a fan of this. I like the D-Boss at the side, SV Werder Bremen.
You're definitely going to disagree on this one.
Oh, this is wicked.
That's a car crash, mate.
No, come on. This is going to be my team shirt on FC25.
Holy crap.
Lifelong green.
No, I'm not a massive fan of that.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It maybe looks like something from a 60s, 70s disco or something.
That's what I like about it.
You weren't even born then.
No, I like that. If that had Palace written across the front instead of whatever that is, you'd be telling me how wicked it is.
Nah,
I love
not a big fan of that.
I love the 90s style Hummel jacquard that's in the fabric as well, just
Yeah.
like Hummel used to do. But it is horrible. It's like the 90s style fabric as well.
They've definitely got the...
Yeah. I like the look of it. I won't wear it without a T-shirt underneath.
You couldn't wear it without a T-shirt underneath. You'd have any nipples left. Wow. Nah, not a fan of that.
Nah.
However...
I like that. In the comments, who are you backing, me or Craig? Because I think that's a belter. Grandaddy is not having it. Let's see.
Grandad's not having it. However, just when you think things couldn't get any worse, well, to be fair, it's not that bad. And if you're a St. Pauli fan, you're going to love this because it's...
And you'll love the fact that it's been worn in the Bundesliga this season
exactly.
as well.
So
It's great to see them right the way up there.
Yeah, and it's great to see that, you know, they're not... What was it? DIY or whatever?
That's right, yes. They've got their own brand, which was called DIY.
Yeah.
The shirts just weren't very good.
No,
were they?
crap.
The intention seemed right that it was going to be sustainable and men's and women's and whatever else, but
Yeah.
the actual net result of them wasn't good
But
at
they've
all.
always been a ballsy club.
Yeah,
You know, and as much as-
anti-fascism.
Yeah, it's just,
You know,
great.
really anti-establishment, just a rock and roll football club.
But, oh man, if you're not into brown, that's a tough wear.
Well, I mean, it's their home kit, so you kind of got no choice of,
Yeah,
you know, it's got to be brown.
yeah. I don't know what to say.
But I think with some of their own designed ones, it felt like the presentation of even if the shirts weren't great, at least the presentation of the colours were were good.
Yeah.
I'd love to get my hands on the away and third shirts, because they've had some corkers in the past with using camos, rainbows, whatever else, with the messages that they want to put out into the world. I'd love to get my hands on some of that and have a look. I agree with you. It just feels like another Puma teamwear type shirt.
Yeah. The badge is okay, but it's just okay.
Yeah.
Not a massive fan. I think out of all of them, my favourite has got to be the Yakko one. I think that's an absolute corker. And I quite like the Bayern Munich one as well, but it's very much because of the visual, not necessarily because of the fabric. But there's a lot of detail in that.
Yeah.
Fabric's okay. Visually, I think it looks fantastic. But for me, hands down, best kit.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
So there you go, kids.
Yeah, Stuttgart, the best kit in the Bundesliga, in our humble opinion. Close second would be that black Werder Bremen one, even if he's not having it. So, yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think that there are better kits in the Bundesliga this season than the ones that we've pulled out? Are there worse kits than the ones that we've pulled out? Find it pretty hard to believe that there'd be many worse than the RB Leipzig kit.
This
Do
black
let us
thing.
know what you think. No, come on, man, let it go. It's good. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Us two bickering again. Do leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to know more about how to design football kits like a pro, if you think you could do even better than this majestic black effort from Hummel,
Not hard.
or if you think that, perhaps this is a great shirt, do pop along to sparkdesignacademy.com and sign up for one of our courses where you can learn from us how to follow the full path of research, design, building a kit, and ultimately presenting it to the greats of the game. So take a look there. We really appreciate you tuning in today. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you on the kit breakdown.